Hey everybody, so I seem to be doing a lot of diamond painting videos lately, and I thought I really need to start focusing on some of my other hobbies. I actually have three main hobbies: diamond painting, statue collecting, and then resin kit collecting, and hopefully soon building. I've actually been collecting resin kits for, I would say, 12 to 15 years. Longer than I've actually been collecting pre-painted, produced statues. So I really do have a big collection of these, and I'd actually like to kind of share them with everybody because they are all really cool. So yeah, but anyways, I decided to focus today on the Solarwind kits I have. Solarwind is no longer in business. They stopped producing kits a few years ago, I believe, and it was really sad because I really enjoyed going to their site when I actually found out about them, and I really wanted to buy a bunch of their kits. And of course, as soon as I decided to actually go and do it, all of a sudden their site was gone. So that was really sad because they actually have a lot of really cool female kits, or had. And yeah, so anyways, I do have four, and these I bought off of other resin kit builders that no longer wanted them, because it's one of the big characteristics of resin kit builders. We like to hoard stock up quite a few on these kits, just because when they get released there's not a ton of them produced, and you don't want to miss out on a kit, so you end up buying it just in case, and then eventually you get so many built up that you do a purge, because yeah, there's always newer, better, I don't know, I shouldn't really say that they're not better, but there's always new kits, and you start building them up, and then you got to do the purge, just like I do with my statue collection too, you know. But anyways, I wanted to focus on these, and I just want to go through them quick, since my camera, if I take too long, it'll start to section my videos. So I thought maybe I'd just open through them quick and give you a look. And okay, so this is a Dena. Hopefully you can see that, and she is lovely, and she comes with like a hawk, and her design is kind of a leotard outfit with high gloves, and then she's got two swords on her hips and cute little high heel booties, and then her base is like a rock formation. Really neat. And this one is a 1/7 scale kit, and it's about 9.5 inches tall. And this is the smallest one I have out of the four. I'm not going to really package these up. I'll do that after the video because it would take forever, but I will kind of throw them down so you can see them. So one piece is her torso, and then she's got her legs. That's another piece. But I just love the smooth, feminine look of these statues. Whoever the sculptor was, I can't remember his name offhand, but he was just a master. I just love his subtle anatomy. Really beautiful. And all of their portraits have the sculpted like irises in them. So that's really neat. Should make it easier to paint them. However, I'm sad because the boot on the heel on this one broke, which won't be a problem because I'll just put a pin up into it and rebuild the heel. So you got those two pieces and her two swords. You got the two arms, and then one has the hand on it, and then actually for the other hand, her hand is built into the hawk, which is cool. And then she's got like a ponytail from the back of her head. Just kind of fits up into there. And then here's her base, and I love the base. I love the texture, and it looks very realistic. And I like the inscription that Solarwind did on this. So I'll probably mask this off just so it can be legible after I paint it. But yeah, really cool kit. And I actually don't mind the smaller size. It's still plenty big. It's actually a really perfect size for a beginner, I think. Okay, so this is Sakura. And I think this might be my favorite one, just because I love the outfit, the skirt and the head, the helmet. Her pose is great. And then this one is 1/6 scale, and she's about 3 1/4 inches tall. So she is similar to a Dena in that her torso and her legs are separate pieces, but her head is not attached. So we'll start with the small pieces. There's her arms, and then her hands, and then she's got that little scepter or whatever you call it, which is awesome. And then here is her base. And all 3 of these Egyptian characters have like similar bases, which is great. They kind of vary in their overall shape maybe a little bit. 2 of them are rectangular and 1 is actually kind of round. But their symbolism, their hieroglyphs and details are all similar, which is awesome because they'll look great together. Okay, so here's her waist and her legs. Gorgeous. Look at that skirt. Oh, I just love it. Beautiful legs, of course. And then her boots are really neat because they're layered. You kind of get that textured detailed area, and then the leather overlaps. Cool. Then she has flat boots. Very nice. And then the skirt. Love the fabric draping that the sculptor did. Then she goes together like that. And this one of the reasons I really love her is the shoulder armor with the scarab and the sun. I just love the detail on these, and hers is really cool. And I love the Ra necklace. And then her head goes on like that. But yeah, her headdress is, you know, it's kind of like the King Tut kind of look. And then she's got the snake on the front. And I love the details. A lot of people, past pieces or past people that have painted this, they do this all in one color. And I think the details, I'd like to do different colors with them. I don't know, maybe it'll be too busy. We'll see when I get to it. But see, again, her eyes are sculpted. Gorgeous. So yeah, she's my favorite out of all of them. My second favorite would be Tanis, who I actually just got from a builder last week. She was my last one to get, and I finally got her. And then she is 1/6 scale, and she's also about 13 3/4 inches tall. And there is the prototype that the company used to, you know, show her off a little bit. Okay, again, we'll start with the base. Hers is the oval one, and I love it. I love the raw eye on it and then the hieroglyphs. I love the texture to these. They kind of have a sand texture, which is fitting. So yeah, really neat. Love these bases. Again, her arms are in pieces. One has a hand on, and then she's got her huge, I don't know if you saw it on the image, she's got like a huge sword knife kind of thing. And then her other hand is built onto that. Yeah, this one's cool. I like the weapon on this one. Oh. See, her torso and her head and everything come in one piece on this one. Look how gorgeous that thing is. Oh my God, look at her. Beautiful. That head helmet or whatever, it's just nuts. the detail. On her hair, I love her kind of short curly hair. And then her outfit. This is, I think, one of the best outfits too, with the details, the leotard and the layers to it, and the ankh here, and just great details to it. And I love how it's in the back. This is all like fabric coated up here. Lovely. And then her legs are separate. And she's got high heels. And I like how they kept the extra flash or plastic on here so her heel didn't get broke. They should have done that with the smaller one. But yeah, really high heels, and I love the heels on this, how they're kind of like a separate piece. I'd like to give her like golden heels, something really cool, modern looking. And then she's got the details on the front. I don't know if I could get them to fit. No, there's a little extra plastic on, but yeah, gorgeous. These are going to be huge when they're built. Okay, and the last one. This was the first one I got, I think. Yeah, Thoris. She was actually initially my favorite just because I love the Cleopatra-like headdress, but I think she's now officially my third favorite of the three Egyptian girls. So she comes with like a spear, and then there's her kind of square base. Okay, so she's also 1/6 scale, but she is only 11 3/4 inches high, which is weird. Because you'd think they'd all be about the same. Okay, so here's her base, and you'll notice hers is raised up a little bit higher than Sakura. Hers was a little more flat. This one's built up a little bit more. It has the same kind of motifs to it. In the center there is one huge eye, which is awesome. And then it has the same texture as all the rest of them, the sand texture. And it's hollow, which I'm okay with, don't care. And it's nice and light because of that. But yeah, awesome piece. And then her spear, you can tell these kits weren't really touched much just because they're all still sealed yet. But here's her spear, the two pieces to it. And then I don't know what this is, if this is some kind of support for the spear. I don't know. I'll see when I build it. And then she's got her two hands in here. One's a clenched fist, which must go around the spear. One's an open hand, and then one of her arms. The other arm is attached to her torso. Now look at that headdress. That's insane. And again, sculpted eyes. Love the winged scarab on her chest. I just love the really ornate you know, look that these pieces were given. Even on all these blades, there's ornate details. And there's the sun again. And then her hair is curly in the back, and I like this layered look. Beautiful draping of the fabric again. Love her bracelets, or whatever they're called. So then she fits like other ones. She kind of goes into the legs like that, which is nice because the seam will be where her top ends, her like bikini top. But yeah, I love this. Love the anatomy, and then the skirt, the draping, and again the ornate motifs everywhere. Just beautiful, beautiful legs. And this one's barefoot. That's just weird how different they all are. One's high-heeled, one's flats, and then this one's barefoot, which makes them interesting. But yeah, I love the skirt details. That should be fun. I only have one complaint about this piece, and it's she has no underwear. Like, butt's hanging out. So I think I'll either do some kind of, you know, underwear, or copy this design and somehow work it in back to cover her up a little bit. So yeah. So those are my Solarwind pieces. Who knows when I'll build them. I have other projects I want to get done with first. And then eventually I think I'll start with a Dena, this smaller kit, just to kind of work my way into them. I think the smaller one will be a little easier at first. So yeah, that is my Solarwind collection. I do want another piece by them. I want one of the Lady Karnstein, I think her name is. There's like a winged, she's a vampire, like a blonde vampire, and they have this version of her where she has her wings and she's kind of kneeling on like a casket or something. I really want that one, but I think it's really popular and hard to get, so I probably never will, but that's okay because I'm happy with these. They're really lovely. So yeah, that's my Solarwind Productions kit collection that I thought I'd share with you. I hope you enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. Bye.